Hello, I'm John Hartgen, ABI's Public Affairs Officer, and I have the distinguished pleasure of being joined by ABI President KevinCarey of Hogan Lovells, retired bankruptcy judge, and we are here at the Views from the Bench conference at Hogan Lovells. Judge Carey, you have a very unique perspective, especially at this conference. You have been behind the bench and are back to being in front. And so I was wondering what your perspectives were of the Views from the Bench conference and what value a practitioner might find in it and what those behind the bench might find from attending.
Well, first I'll say I've been coming to this program, I think, since shortly after I took the bench, which was in 2001. I forget when my first time was here, but it was pretty early on afterwards. I've enjoyed the program almost every year since then. Look, the great advantage here, as with so many ABI events, but particularly here, there are so many judges who've come to sit on the panels and to share their views. Now, when I was a new judge, I learned a lot from them, which was helpful to me in learning how to be a good and better judge. From a practitioner's standpoint, to get the kind of feedback that you get from the bankruptcy judges that you appear in front of regularly from all over the country really gives you a perspective you can't get anywhere else. Look, we all know ABI has been an association that is very heavy in terms of bankruptcy judge membership, and it's been good all the way around. From a practitioner's standpoint, you get a whole array of different topics, from confirmation topics down to ethics, which I'm moderating today. But there's scarcely a current issue that doesn't get addressed in some fashion at this program. If it's not the best one-day program ABI does, it's certainly one of the best that ABI does.
And now, Judge, as ABI President, you've been traveling the country for ABI events, and with all of the great issues that various panel sessions have been tackling, I was wondering, what do you have on your calendar for upcoming events with ABI?
Well, there's so much, it's hard to keep it all straight sometimes. But John, I look forward to getting to as many ABI events as I can. As we pointed out before the interview here, it is the heavy conference time for ABI. Look, anything from NCBJ coming up shortly. ABI's been involved in the trial skills program, which I'll participate in. Obviously in October, there's the international program that we have in London, which I'm really looking forward to. It's a great venue, great programs, lots of other associations participate with us. So there's a great collection of professionals and judges from around the world. I'm looking forward, as always, to Winter Leadership, again at a really great venue, La Quinta, this year, into next year, the Caribbean. I do like the sunny places, but I travel a lot, mostly for ABI, but for other organizations as well. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy talking about insolvency-related topics with people who are in different jurisdictions and have different insolvency schemes. I learn a lot. Sometimes I like to think I teach a little bit too, and I enjoy that as well.
Well, Judge, thank you very much, for your time during this busy conference itself, and then also for your continued participation in all ABI activities. And also thank you to your firm for being the placeholder for our Views from the Bench conference today.
When we got the opportunity to host this program, we were delighted to be able to do it. And I will be at another Views from the Bench program shortly. That's the Delaware Views. That's another one-day program I'm looking forward to attending as well.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Judge Carey.
Thank you, John.
For more on future ABI events, be sure to visit www.abi.org/events.